Hi everyone, it's me, it's Pixie, and today I will be doing an ASMR reading of a comic book. So this will be a soft-spoken reading of a comic, and it's written or drawn by Wlop, which is my favorite artist. I follow her on Instagram, and I believe she's Chinese, even though she never really revealed her face or nationality or anything personal about herself, but that's totally okay. I can understand that, and that's just as the artist wants it to be. So today we will be reading a Ghostblade. That's the name of the comic book, and it's drawn in fantastic style, I would say. She's been drawing and writing this since 2014, and I'm so thrilled every time I see her art because it's so gorgeous, it's so beautiful, so pretty. And I will be guiding you through this comic book, and today I believe we can finish the chapter 0, the intro, and the chapter 1. Okay, so let's begin. Chapter 0, the intro. Haven't I? Ghostblade by Wlop. Long, long ago in Neverland, the pious human built a great tower to show their respect to their goddess Nera. Goddess Nera was deeply moved by human piety. To reward them, she opened the door at the top of the tower. This ethereal door connected to another world. It was known as... Okay, let's see. So this is the huge tower. Wowie wowie. The Heaven Eye. Of course. Soon after, visitors began descending from the other world, the feather race. Ooh, so we can see a little feather race. These people of the feather race soon opened an alliance with the human race. They brought very precious materials to this world and began to teach mankind the ways of steel making. Cling, 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 cling. Agriculture improvement. And language, among other things. They're so pretty. Human society grew in leaps and bounds thanks to these heavenly friends. To show mankind's gratitude, they gave the feather race a beautiful name. Angels. They call them the angels. However, humanity's weakness was great, and it never seemed to end. They kept asking for more and more until one day a man called Galt kidnapped an angel in order to demand more treasure and power for himself. When she refused every one of his requests, Galt brutally murdered this angel. When word of this reached him, the king of angels was enraged and swore to obliterate this ignorant, greedy, and ungrateful race. In the course of a single night, this world became a purgatory. In the place of kind angels from heaven high to teach them, mankind received powerful, avenging warriors of the feather race, bent on their destruction. This was the darkest age of mankind. Many were slaughtered, and humanity was driven to near extinction. Those few that survived had to dwell in caves to hide from the angel warriors. Still, it is said that chaos and despair breed the greatest of heroes. So it was that the hope of man was rekindled with the appearance of Austin, the son of a man and an angel. He gathered warriors from around the world and led them to fight back. Drawn by the hope of Austin's charisma, more and more brave humans gathered under one banner to fight. They had never before been thus united. With their renewed tenacity, those of the human army began to win more battles. Finally, humanity won the war and forced their defeated angelic foes back to their own world through heaven's eye. The hard, arduous war was at last laid to rest in the human history. It was given the name Adam's Heavenly War. After their victory, Austin chose 500 of the most powerful human fighters and led them as a special guard force. These brave souls who patrol the Heaven Tower are called Templar. They are the most respected people in the world. 200 years passed in peace until to be continued. And there we go. That's the first chapter, the intro, and I would like to sum it up a little bit just so we know there's a war in this world, that there's a feather race and a human race, and there was a war between the two of these. And the feather race basically taught the humankind to learn the agriculture, the basics of living, I would say. But as it is, humankind is greedy, so they were at war with the feather race, and they actually forced the feather race to go back through the heavenly eye. It's so sad and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's go to the chapter 1, the Ice Princess. And let me tell you in the comments if you would like more of me reading this, or if you prefer just reading or my commentary as well. So, chapter 1, the Ice Princess. And this is part A. There's also part B, so we will start with the part A. Chapter 1, Ice Princess. Long, long ago in Neverland, the pious human built a great tower to show the respect. Stop that now, Grey. You tell the same fairy tale every time. Don't you have anything you haven't repeated ad nauseum? Kingdom of Hakin. I hope I pronouncing it correctly, because I don't know how to pronounce the names, and no one really does. So I will call it the Hakin. Fairy tale? I assure you, Mars, that this is no fairy tale. Our own younger generation denies our history. What has the world come to? Over 2 centuries have passed since Adam's heavenly war ended, old man, and the man who claims to have seen an angel is also said to be over 200 years old. Could Austin actually have lived that long? I know only what I read in books, and this one right here tells me that true flesh of angels frequently lived up to 500 years and more. Well then, since you do not want to hear this story, how about one of the 6 greatest fighters this world has ever seen? Nah, fed up with that too. What about the Ice Princess? I find that one interesting. Do you have one of her? I'm sorry, lad. There are no scriptures of her. Great. Only 14 days are left. The people are growing increasingly restless. It seems the king will never hand the Ice Princess over. No war. Hand over, freak. Hand over the freak. Hand over the freak. You are not from these parts, are you? 14 days left to what? And who is this Ice Princess? I'm not from far, only a neighboring kingdom, so what is happening here to agitate the people so? You don't know? You'd think such a fantastical tale would spread like wildfire. It is said that some 2 decades ago our king Hakin found a baby encased in ice on a hunting trip. He took her in as his own daughter, and because of her pale hair and pale eyes as well as her icy cradle, the king dubbed her the Ice Princess. It was all kept very hush-hush, but some months ago there was a supposed leak, and the rumors reached Austin's ears. It went downhill from there. He called her a freak, a harbinger of destruction, the second coming of the feathered race that very nearly decimated the humanity 2 centuries ago. A freak? Yes, they say she has pointed ears with hair silver as metal and eyes blue as sapphires. Also, they talk of green skin and 4 arms and 4 legs, but that part makes my skin crawl. Mars imagination. What the hell? Anyway, Austin insists our king hand her over to him by the end of the month, or else the Templars will come get her themselves. His own words. Now, see why people are so anxious? War is coming and we are poised to lose against an organization as formidable as the Templars. So, she's the key to the door. What? Nothing. Get me 2 horses ready, as well as clothes, some food, and I will need you to guide me to the castle while steering clear of the ground. I'm just a blacksmith. I can live here. This enough? This is gold? So, that was chapter 1a, and I will be also reading the chapter 1b. So we will continue this story. How do you like it so far? It's so thrilling, right? Right. Chapter 1, Ice Princess B. Go, catch the freak princess. Catch her. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, a massive protester has broken in. We must get you to a secure location at once. Broken in? How is that possible? What have I kept you around here for? My king, at this point, we can only speculate someone has opened the gates for the mob. Someone on the inside. But for now, you must hurry and come with me. Where is Yen? She's safe. with Cain, the Silver Knight, by her side. Send more guards and have her brought to me. Yes, your majesty. Now please, you must come. Cain. Your highness? What if they are right, Cain? What if I too cause a great disaster? My father should hand me over to Austin. Do not think this way, your highness. It is a trick Austin has devised to rile the people and pressure your father into doing his bidding. He will never abandon you, Jan, nor will I. Cain, thank you. That pigeon right there, she seems hurt. Will you bring her to me? Of course. Please, do not wander off, your highness. I will be back in a moment with your bird. Swoosh. And he's gone. And she looks at him. I am freak. A curse. Even if the worst is to be my destiny, I will fight it. You are a great king, father, and you will be greater without me. Goodbye, father. Goodbye, Cain. It's time for me to leave. To be continued. Okay, so we are ending quite sad, I would say, but do not worry, the story will continue and it's marvelous, it's great. So we've done approximately about 20 minutes of reading. I think that's enough, and if you would like to continue the reading, just let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you would like just the reading, the voicing the voices, or if you would like also to me commenting on this story, because I really love all the characters, and I don't know, it's so great, so great. Also let me know if I'm going too fast or too slow, or whatever pace you prefer. Okay, so I hope you will like the comic because it's so freaking great, and I'll see you in another one.